Hello and good afternoon or good morning, wherever you are watching this from. My name is Paul Hirons. Welcome to Bengals UK's first live reaction I think we've ever done, but it is an auspicious occasion. We have got a couple of people waiting, so let's add Jamie Rowe. Hello, Jamie.
Good day, how are you?
And we've also got Scott Gibb making his debut on
Gibbo!
Aye, aye.
Oh my God.
Good to see you, fellas.
Is he sober? Are you sober, Scott?
Sober 2 days.
Oh wow. It's going well.
Is that a record, some sort of record, Scott, or is this?
I'm still furloughed. You know, it's like it's furlough dreams. I've just done 45 minutes in a rowing machine. The sun's shining. It's a beautiful day. We got new stripes.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Hashtag new stripes.
Oh my God. I didn't think I was going to buy one, and then I did. I thought I was going to leave it, and I've just got caught up in all the hype, and one's heading its way to me. So Christ, that's capitalism, isn't it?
We already have a purchaser. Well, let's rewind a little bit because the NFL UK seemed to jump the gun, which speaks to everything the NFL UK is all about. The incompetence is yet again on show, but this isn't about the NFL UK today. It's about the Cincinnati Bengals and the new kit, the first new kit, first new uniforms, first new jerseys for 17 whole years. And, you know, we've had leaks, we've had lots of amazing designers do their own kind of thing. But today is the day, and looking at YouTube, Elizabeth Blackburn has been holding court. So is TJ Houshmandzadeh. Marissa's doing a fine job over there. But yeah, just before, let's have a look at the new kit, shall we? Just before the Bengals made their official announcement, NFL UK posted this. And so thanks very much, NFL UK. I'm sure that went down like an absolute treat in Cincinnati. But it was, I mean, they're pretty much as we thought they were going to be, right? Is that the case, guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see them finally when they're not on a kind of chitty coat hanger on the back of a door. They look really good, and they've done a really good job of presenting them there. They look far less like Bears jerseys than they did, sort of from the first time we saw them.
What about you, Scott?
Yeah,
what's your initial reactions to them?
Yeah, so they're very clean. They're very fresh. Field Yates actually tweeted out them, and a lot of responses are like the numbers are like the Bears. My first thing is from the leak. I wasn't sure about having the Bengals across the front. It's a little bit Brownsy, but like you look at one of last year's jerseys and then look at this, and you're like, yes, this is smart. This is what we need. This is where we need to be right now. This is looking good.
Yeah, well, I agree. Let's just bring them up again. I mean, just a lot cleaner, no side panel, no messing about. It's black, it's orange, it's white, and that's what you get. And interestingly, the three stripes, there's one larger stripe on the shoulder, isn't there? And then there's the two smaller stripes just over the shoulder. And we can see another picture here. Look at those lads right there. Look at them. Look at them.
Yeah, brilliant. Ocho in there as well. That's why he was in town a few days ago, obviously.
Exactly. Awesome. Mixing on his throne. Burrow just standing by. Surprised he hasn't got a big cigar on the go. DJ Reader looking like an absolute unit there.
DJ Reader looks so good in them. They are really good for the bigger guys. Because kind of the old jerseys, the side panels weren't hugely flattering. Especially when you had guys like sort of Sam Adams and Brandon Thompson in them, but these ones are properly good.
No, I agree. And then the Bengals posted some more in detail images of the kit. So let's have a look at this, where we can see the. Sorry, Scott, you're obscured there a little bit, but we haven't got didn't get a really good view of the the trousers or pants, and but we have now, and that they don't differ too much, I don't think, from the pants that have already gone by. But I mean, talk about that orange. I mean, I know, Jamie, that you're a fan of the orange. I was never a huge fan of the orange, but I like this orange better than the previous one with the white and what. This is just a pure block of orange, and it seems to kind of mirror the helmets a lot more, and I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's all looking pretty slick. I've gone and bought one of the orange ones, so we'll see what it's like when it arrives. Name number row 13. I'm getting my own jersey. Because they're only doing the personalised ones on NFL UK, and I mean, obviously, it's bank balance allowing. I am considering getting one of the draft pick when it comes through, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
And who do you think it will be, Jack? No, let's not get into draft.
It'll be Kyle Pitts.
It'll be Kyle Pitts. Well, there's a Rashawn Slater, maybe. Anyway, no, this is all about the new gear. Let's have a look at the black. Just look at that.
Yes.
They wanted.
Beautiful.
Just digging into the live stream that Marissa's hosting over down at PBS, Elizabeth Blackburn came on and said they wanted to kind of marry the modern with the history, and of course Paul Brown's signature is on the back of the collar there, and this jersey harks back to the original kind of stripes back in the early 80s, which almost didn't take them to two Super Bowls, but certainly these were the uniforms that kind of more or less got them to two Super Bowls. So it harks back to a very golden period of the Bengals, but it has been given a modern twist. And I think, if that was the aim, then I think, especially with these black jerseys, they've achieved that, I think, really well.
What are you guys' favorite color combos? What's your favorite kind of jersey pant combo? I think I'm kind of like black.
Yeah, I'm loving the black on black.
I'm kind of with you, Scott. I like the all black with the black pants and whatnot. I say the orange is going to grow on me. I think the all orange one. I think, but talking about colours, this is the other one. Of course, the Bengal. Elizabeth actually said during her chat with Marissa on the live stream there that these uniforms were 3 years in the making. So that's kind of quite interesting, and also that the colour rush. The introduction of the colour rush maybe gave them inspiration, and the reaction of the fans to the colour rush jerseys gave them inspiration to do something similar. So these are the new, or what were the colour rush jerseys, but I guess these will take over from the old white and orange combinations, and this is the new colour rush, I suppose, but likely to be the third alternate, I think. And I mean, that looks pretty smart, doesn't it?
Yeah,
sorry, Jamie. I just really hope the back of Joe Burrows isn't entirely green by the end of games.
Yeah, maybe they should have like a green alternative. I don't know, but especially when they're playing like the Steelers or the Browns, where there's a big pass rush. I don't know. Yeah, the colour rush seemed to inspire them or sort of embolden them, do you know what I mean, to do something new. And it obviously went down really well. It's certainly my favourite Bengals jersey of modern times. So I think they've done a really, really nice job of just kind of amalgamating everything. But there's bits of history there in this kit. There's a really nice modern feel to it. You've got the sleek, minimal Nike look, which is what they do. Basically, it's not to everyone's taste, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I remember, Scott, you probably the same, Jamie too. One of the reasons why I started supporting the Bengals was because of the uniform, because of the helmets. And
yeah. I mean, you had to choose a team, didn't you?
Right,
there's something like catches your eye from 30 seconds highlights on a Sunday night. And you're just kind of looking out for, like flashes of Boomer Esiason tossing them downfield with the helmet on. You're just like, yeah, this will do. I think it took me about 3 weeks to work out it was the Bengals because we only got 5 seconds of highlights.
Yeah, absolutely. But it was the uniforms, right, that first kind of thought, oh, hello, they're a bit different from boring, I don't know, Bears or whatever. And I do wonder, do you think with these new uniforms that youngsters today watching, Sky or NFL Game Pass will see the uniforms and think, like new to the sport will think, oh, those boys look all right. They look pretty smart. And do you think these uniforms might have a similar effect?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, they can't harm. The thing with the Bengals is that no matter how bad the team's been, they've always looked good, and they've always looked good because of the helmets, and they've always looked good because the stripes play into that. And, it's a unique look across the league. No other team is doing it, and it's a reason why people might be drawn towards it.
Yeah, you would hope so. So it's been an interesting couple of weeks. We've got the draft, obviously, just about a week and a half away. That's going to be crazy. I mean, for a team that's doing quite badly on the field, it's been actually quite exciting during this off-season, and indeed the last one as well. And I think they have stepped up their social media game and engagement, which is obviously was a huge point of emphasis for them. But yeah, it's been quite exciting, really, isn't it? I think.
Superb off season so far. I just want a draft to get done, and then we can move on. Because you see, I'm just getting tired of Sewell, Pitts, Chase, Sewell, Pitts, Sewell, Chase. I'm like, can we just get it done? Can we just, please?
It's 10 days to go.
Let me know what's
10
happening.
days to go. 10 more days of those mock drafts that everyone's putting up. Trade down, pick 30 players. It's not going to happen that way. We're going to do it just straight up, and we'll get good players off the back of it. We might get a few bad players off the back of it, but hopefully, whoever is taken at 5, that's an impact guy, and they'll look great. They'll look great in the new uniforms.
We've got some comments, and from reports from insiders in Cincinnati, there were queues outside the pro shop at 5:45 this morning.
So busy this morning when I was down there.
You almost fooled me. If you don't know, Scott put a picture earlier of Juan from the Spanish Bengals fan group outside the pro shop saying that he was there first. You almost had it. I was that sort of wired. You almost had me. We do have some comments. Tristan Hutton on Facebook says, strip back look, less busy. Thought they might go for the white tiger stripe helmet. Craig Richards again on Facebook says they look great. What else? Benjamin George, clean, classy. Shame the NFL rule against the helmet not being able to go full white with the colour rush. Would love them to get rid of the B and use the tiger face logo.
I think that's a tiger. It looks a bit like a cat.
It does a little bit, yeah. They have, but can't expect too much from the franchise. It's slightly unfair, Benjamin, but yeah, I mean, they've made a start, I think. Tristan, again, was ashamed to see Gio, though. Gio go, I think we'll echo that. And Hog Roland, hi, guys, would love to mix the black top with the orange pants. Bengal Rolly. Well, Bengal Rolly, I mean, they were talking. Yeah, because they were talking about like 9 possible combinations. Kit, weren't they? So that's pretty. I mean, they could do anything with these sort of 3 combinations, I guess. But yeah, it seems to have gone well. I mean, universally, I must say, well, and already Bengals fans in the UK have been. Buying, like Jamie, have been placing their orders. I spoke to a renowned seller of uniforms in the UK, the UK American Sports Store, And I asked because I sort of asked various questions of various people, and there was no real answer as to when they might become available. So it did kind of surprise me that they were already available to order today. But the guy from the UK American sports store said, in line with past kit launches, we had the Chargers recently, didn't we? Who else have we had recently? The Jets and the Seahawks. Yeah,
the Rams. The Rams had an
Rams,
awful
of course. That was the big one last year. He said expect them 2 or 3 weeks, perhaps a little bit longer. So we're looking at kind of May, which is, I guess, if you place an order with the NFL UK shop, everyone's had sort of horror stories to tell from that. You're looking at least a couple of weeks, I think. And that, from what I can see, they're £100, aren't they, Jamie?
Yep. It goes up if you're slightly bigger. So probably use more material.
115.
So yeah, mine ended up 119 after all the doings. You could probably get it cheaper through more convoluted means. Yes, all that. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's the price you're looking at. There will be cheaper ways of doing it, I'm sure. I pretty much just bought it on impulse. But if you know people who are in the know, then get it done that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Scott, you going to get one? Are you going to what's going to be? Because of course the rule, the number changes might affect this a little bit going forward. Would that make you kind of, obviously, Jamie, you've gone for your own personal one. What, Scott, are you going to hang fire a little bit and to see whether sort of T. Higgins changes his number back to 5? Or
I see. Yesterday I got. Last year I got the orange T. Higgins 85. I'm gonna probably wait till I'm in the Bengals store. Hopefully later this year, if I'm allowed to travel. September, October. Hopefully get across there. Although if you got pals in Cincy that are willing to go to the store for you, they can ship you stuff across and cost a fraction of the shipping that we get charged. We're charged £40 a pop. So they'll a couple of beers and they'll do it for us. If there's some good people. But to be honest, I'm quite happy to get over there and have a rifle through the shop. Not in a hurry.
Because I think we've all been to the pro shop there, and the range of stuff that they've got there is just far more ridiculous.
You're talking you were like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory in there, weren't you? You honestly are like, I want it all.
All right, guys, I'm going to head off now.
Thanks, Jamie.
But have a good time.
Cheers, Jamie.
Good seeing Sexy Pants. See you, Jamie.
We'll carry on for a few minutes, Scott, if that's all right.
Yeah, of course.
Benjamin George says, have they already sold out on the NFL Europe shop? The banner is there, but no jerseys showing. They should be there, Benjamin. Go to page 2. They're on page 2, not page. The first page is full of old Bengals kits. Page 2 is where the new ones are. Roland Hogg again. Paul buying from the States.
Those old ones look so dated.
I know, but actually, you might get a few decent bargains now because the old kits are going out. People wanted to get rid of them. You know what I mean? You can still get your, I don't know, your your old Mother Hubbard jerseys, your whatever you want, Jesse Bates jerseys, but in the old style. Roland Hogg says Paul buying from the States is almost impossible as well. So really, only one outlet, NFL Europe. Well, as Scott says, if you've got some chums who live in the States, they might be able to help you out, but that's not for us to say, obviously. What else is happening? So it's all go, really. I think we might wrap this up now, Scott, but just to say goodbye and just to conclude, you're pretty happy with these uniforms, right?
Oh, massively. Yeah. Clean, fresh. Hopefully get about 13 wins out of them this season.
That would be fantastic if that happened, wouldn't it? Imagine if jerseys did have that amount of difference to a team. That would be great. So yeah, the Bengals continuing their fine off the field job. Great social media, increased social engagement, great free agency signings potentially, some nice picks in the draft, and now brand new uniform. So it's exciting, it's cool, it's fun. Sorry, Scott.
Only way is up, isn't it?
Well, you got to hope so. Now they need to do it on the field. Really, that would be the next step. But anyway, let's concentrate on the uniforms today. We all hope you get caught up and swept up in the excitement. It is fun, and we will see you soon. We've got a new podcast coming out tonight, so do drop us a line for that. But in the meantime, it's a goodbye from me.
And a goodbye from me. Good day, guys.